Welcome to CJ Forex Global. This is our weekly market analysis. It will cover from the 24th of April 2023 to 27th of April 2023. This analysis is going to show us what happened last week and what we expect to happen this coming week we are entering. But before we go on, CJ Forest Global is not a broker company, but we can recommend brokers. Like when you log into your client dashboard, once you click here, it will take you to the recommended brokers that is regulated. And also, CJ Forest offer other services, which is training. We offer training for beginners, old traders, and any kind of traders, whether you are a losing trader or a beginner. Once you enroll into our academy, you can have access as like from intermediate. If you're an old trader, from intermediate you start making good profit for yourself. Then when you you make money, you upgrade, or you can also decide to pay for the academy, for the whole courses at the same time, and then take it gradually. If you're a beginner, start from the basic. Then we also offer other services, like we sell robots. Our robots are in different phases. When you are interested, just click here, it will open. You see, you go through everything about it, and then know the one that you like to use. We also sell cash flow strategy. We sell price alert indicators. We we offer account management, and we provide signals. I need to be fast so that I can go straight to the main reason why we are doing this video. Now, let's go straight to our weekly analysis. Don't forget, you can also download our app on a Google Play Store, okay? So before then, let's say this is our weekly analysis. We are not going to cover much, but we will start from somewhere. Okay, so now we are going to be looking at what happened last week on dollar DXY. And if you look very well, let's zoom in, okay? This is dollar index, and here is a support level. But if you look very well, the market has already passed the support level. Okay, you can see the market passed support level. And last week, if you look at what happened look at last week, you saw how there was a rejection last week. So we are expecting dollar to still be weak this week. So dollar is still going to be weak this week. So whatever you are doing with dollar, know that dollar is going to be weak this week. So expect any pair that is being paired with it, we control it more. But at the beginning of the week, dollar will gain little bit momentum, just like he did last week. And then from this week, it will start going down again. So let's look at Euro GBP. On Euro GBP, if you look very well, look at what happened last week. Euro tries going down, okay? If you look at last week, there was a fearful rejection from the block. But remember, the market will still go down. If you look at what happened last month, you see that the level where the market is now, market got rejected, ended up with a smaller bearish candle. Okay, so we expect this market to still go down this week. So British pounds is going to gain momentum against euro this week, although there will be a little bit move to struggle to go up, but at the end of the day, the market will end up. So expect British pounds to gain strength against euro this coming week we are entering. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, there are things that need to be set up before you can consider entering the market. But looking at what happened last week, you see that the market will still need to come back again. At least your first TP here is the low of last week, should be your first targeted TP. Here is going to be your targeted TP. Then if this market managed to break here, this is your second TP. But this is the place where you should be timing your TP. Okay, so expect your first TP to be here. So by the time the first TP gets here, then you should target the next TP low. But just know that British pounds is going to gain strength against euro. Okay, so let's look at euro USD. On Euro USD, what happened last week will surely tell us what will happen this week. If you look at last week, there is increase in body side. And if you look at last 2 weeks, look at this candle and look at this one and see, even last week, there was a sign of market going to fell down. Market managed to fell down, but suddenly was fiercely rejected. It simply means that the bullish are still in charge. The market is still in the hand of the euro. Euro is going to drag US dollar up. Although euro is going to be weak this week, but it's going to still go up because US dollar is very weak. So you should be expecting euro to drag it up. Okay. So let's look at um let's look at US card. I'm supposed to look for this thing, what do they call it? GU. So let me look at let me find GU first, okay? Let me find GU. Then I want to do GU analysis before US card. Okay. Sorry. I'm looking for GU. Okay. So now let's make it clear. Okay, look at what happened to the GU last week. This is last week market. Okay, this is last week market. Let me zoom in so that you see what happened last week. Last week market, if you look at very well, you see that the market was actually rejected. The market shows willingness to continue going up, but with a smaller body. Okay, there is this thing you will look at. You see the market is still going up, but the issue here is that the way market closed last week, it shows that the market will go a little bit down before it will even manage to go up. But although the market was closed with a rejection, a bullish rejection last Friday, it shows that the market is still going to form something like this. Is what it will look like. It will first of all go a little bit up this week. It will go a little bit up, then come down like this, okay, fall down to this level, okay, before going up. But the general market move is that the GBP USD is still going to buy this week, okay? So that's what we are looking at this coming week that we are expecting. So if this market is going to buy, this is exactly where the market is heading to, okay? It's heading to this point. So it wants to go a little bit up again. Okay, so expect a buy move. But if you are a student of CJ Forest, you should be looking at, okay, look at what I meant here now. Okay, so now if you look at this market now, if you use 4 hours, you see that the market will still go a little bit down. Okay, it will go a little bit down just to go up. But the general, what I was saying is that the British pounds USD is a buy market because USD is weak and British pounds is going to gain strength. So expect a buy in British pounds USD. So let us look at US card and see what US card will give us this week. What happened last week? Last week, if you look at what happened last week, you saw that USD card, US dollar rose, okay? It closed with a very strong bullish candle, but it was rejected by this flat, okay? So we need exhaustion. So we are expecting this market to rise a little bit, fall down, and it will fall down. This is what I look at the market, what the market will look like. The market will make a little bit fall that will fall down to this point like this. It will just get to this point and then get up again like this and then fall down totally. So expect the market to make a bearish move this week because US dollar is weak. But what you should be looking at that it will first of all fall down, go up again, and then fall down finally. That's what we are looking at this coming week that we are entering. So US card is going to be sell this week. But at the beginning of the week, it is going to be making a little bit bullish before, because it need to exhaust strength here. Well, if you look at it on the weekly time frame, it shows that the bulls want to take over the market. But what I am suspecting is that this bullish candle did not close above this resistance level here. This resistance level, it did not close. It closed. That means that this resistance still have influence over this particular card. That means that market is still going to fall down again this coming week. USDCHF, the same thing, is a sell market. If you look at what happened last week, you can also confirm that the market is a sell market. Okay. So look at the body, the way the market rose, it rose up and then ended up rejected and with a little bearish. You see, it shows that the sellers are still in charge of the market. If you look at last month, you see that last month was bigger body, has a bigger body. It shows that this market is still going to sell. Okay, it's continuous selling. So be looking for sell opportunity on USDCHF. Let's look at Australian USD. Australian is going to be bullish this week. But normally it will first, it is if you are not a good analyst, you will not understand this analysis. This market is bullish, it's going to buy this coming week, but it will first of all sell before buying. Okay, so expect a buy market on Australia USD. Let's look at GBP JPY. GBP JPY is literally going to sell this week because last week, if you look at the market very clearly, you see that although the market closed with a rejection and a smaller body, but there's something you don't need to look at. You see that this particular candle closes above this high of last week. It shows that the bullish presence are still there. So what you should be looking out for now is the market is still going to rise again because it shows a trace of presence of bullish candle. So what we look at, if you look at the last Friday, the last day of the week, you saw how there was a fierceful rejection. It shows that there is presence of the bulls in the market. So the presence of the bull in the market connotes means that the bears are not still in charge of the market. So we are looking at buying with GBP JPY. Let us look at GBP CHF. GBP CHF is another asset again that we'll be looking out for a buy opportunity. Okay, look at the way last week ended. With the way last week candle ended, it shows that there is there is indecision between the buyers and sellers. But if you look ahead, you will see that the market is also struggling to go down. But if you look at last month, you saw how the market was fiercely rejected. It shows that these buyers are still in the market. But in this aspect, if you look at this market here, you see that the market is still going to rise again. So market is going to rise. Look at how the last Friday closed. Let's go to H4. Look at it. It has already created a support. So the market is going to be falling down and then gather momentum here and keep going up. So, but for a shorter term, you'll be closing with the closest support resistance level until you get to your TP. So, but know that the general market move on GBP CHF is a buy market. On GBP card, the same thing because they are correlated. When you say correlated, they move in the same direction, whether positive or negative. So expect a buy market in GBP card. That's what I can say. But looking at what happened last week, let me zoom in so that you see what happened last week. So that this particular candle last week closed above, the bullish candle closed above the previous selling candle of last 2 weeks. and we see the body engulfed the previous body, shows that the bulls are still in the market. So the market is still going to rise this coming week. So expect British pounds to continue rising. So the targeted place is here because that's the next resistant level. But might be a resistant level when you go to lower, but use the lower time frame as your TP until you get to your weekly resistant level. So now let's look at crude. What is crude? Crude, if you look at the way crude closed last week, it's up, probably telling you that the crude is selling. So crude has been selling last week. So if you look at it, there is an exhaustion, there is weakness on the bullish side before the last week came and then push the market down again. So now looking at what will happen, we want to look at a clear opportunity on where to look out for a sell. We know that the market at the beginning of the week is going to make a little bit bullish move before selling in the week ahead. So that's what you should be looking at. So now our next asset is on gold. What is gold? Gold is going to buy because dollar is weak. So if you look at what happened last week, just look very well. See what happened last week. Saw how gold sold and got rejected by its support. That means that there is weakness in the bearish side. So the market will still need to go up, but it will usually first make a little bit down before going up, but expect the market or gold to make a bullish move. Let's go straight to our synthetic asset to look at what synthetic asset is going to give us this coming week. On the synthetic asset, we are going to start with V75. Look at what happened last week on V75. It was very, very funny because last week was actually most of us were confused because of the way the market, although the market was at a support resistance level. Look at this resistance. We are expecting the market to get rejected, yeah, but if you see very well, last 2 weeks got there and then did not get rejected, and last week again got there, broke that resistance level and continue going up. So the next targeted resistance level is here. But at this particular red line here that I put my red line is my targeted, because do you know why I choose here? Because this is the monthly resistance level. So the monthly resistance level is more powerful than the weekly. So this is the monthly resistance level. Look at it. So the market is still going to sell this coming week we are entering. So expect a bullish move on them V75. So let's look at boom. On the boom, the same thing. If you look at what happened last week, what actually happened last week will determine what will happen this week. There was a rejection at a support level and the market showing interest to go up. So expect a buy on the boom 1000. Then V25, are we seeing any opportunity there? Let's look at V25. On V25, the weekly time frame, what actually happened last week will determine. Okay, looking at last week, you see what happened last week. Last week did not show any sign of although it sold, but it did not engulf. So we expect the market to make a little bit fall down. Okay, it will fall down to this place before going up. So expect a fall down. We are expecting a market to fall down. So it's going to fall down to this support level. Okay, it's going to fall down to this support level like this. This is what we expect the market to do for us. It will fall down to this support level. Then when it fall down, it will start rising, but the general market overview is going to be a buy. Okay, so let us look out for. Thank you. I'm going to end this analysis here because we have so many assets, but I cannot cover all of them. But the few ones I've covered, I hope you have gained knowledge and also gained market overview from CJ Forex. Don't forget to enroll into our academy. It will help you and it will improve your trading skills. So find way to enroll into our academy to help you become a better trader, and also get our robots. You can get our robot to help you earn and learn. You can also get our cash flow strategy to help you earn, and you can also get our price alert indicator to be able to be getting accurate signal in the FX market. Also, you can subscribe for our account management and also subscribe for our trade group signal. Everything that will make you to earn while you are learning is available at CJ Forest Global. So have a nice day and make the right decision. Thank you.